Hi and welcome back. In this video I've driven to Rotorua. I've got a few things to get done here. Meow! Hello! Come and say hello! There, look, there's the camera. You say hi. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick touch base with everyone. I've been off on another mad mission, but I think I've finally worked out what the growly roary noise in my truck was, so it was all worth it. So I ended up back at Lance Cryers and we tried all sorts of things. I just had enough of it. At the beach I went through this thing where I thought, I'm really not enjoying driving this truck. I'm just worried every time I drive it. It's not fun anymore because the noise had gotten a whole lot louder between Rotorua and the beach, and it was just on my mind, and I thought I've got to do something. So I went and saw a mechanic in Te Puke at Transport Services. He came for a ride, thought it was my half shaft spline, and they said, yeah, we can get you one from Lance Cryer. So my thoughts were, well, I might as well go up there and then, you know, we can make sure it's all the right size and everything's going to work and fit. So yeah, we did that. I shot up to Lance's, we tried that, we went for lots of drives. Lance drove it, I drove it, his mechanic Rodney came for a ride with me and we were honestly all scratching our heads. It was very, very confusing and it had been driving me insane. So in the end I have a very scalloped tyre that's kind of worn really weird, and that, you know, people, I'd googled it and it said that can make a weird noise. So we chucked one of his tyres on and off we went up the road again, which wasn't the easiest place for test drives because it's a very busy road, and to get the noise you really had to be going slow and you'd get traffic up your bum all the time. But with his tyre on we really couldn't hear it. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't know, because we put my tyre back on, the bad one, but it's on the outside now and it wasn't as loud coming down. I also got him to do a thermostat because the truck just wasn't coming up to running temperature between Te Puke and Pueri near Thames. It came up to 80 degrees once. The rest of the time it was only about halfway, and it was sounding like it does when it's cold, you know, a little bit clattery when it's cold. So new thermostat in there, and yeah, she's running back up to temperature, which is just awesome. Sounds much better. That was bothering me. It's just not good for your engine to run that cold, you know. They just not that happy doing that, and it can wear things. And I really, after everything I've had done recently, yeah, my engine needs to keep going. And I had that reconditioned, you know, quite a long time ago, but it hasn't done that many miles on that reconditioned engine, and I want it to last me because that's a very costly job doing that. So yeah, so that was another one of my epic journeys. Driving back this morning, I got up, I actually washed the truck. It was filthy. I went through so many roadworks between Te Puke and Waihi. It was just crazy. It was like every few kilometres there seemed to be roadworks. So it was filthy. It was just so dirty. I thought, no. So I drove it to the tap, gave it a clean. I've been sorting out the inside, but it's a little bit of a shambles, so I thought I'd make this video outside instead, just for a change of scene. So yeah, no, I'm relieved. I'm glad I had that hard go push at it. I just had a guts full of stuffing around. I needed mechanics to come with me in the truck to hear it themselves, you know. And I should have done that in the first place, just been insistent and said, you're coming with me. So yeah, hopefully that's all solved. I've still got to get the injector pump re-kitted at some point soon. Lance said that's pretty important. She's over fueling and that's not too great either, and it's leaking, so yeah. And that was something I've been trying to get done for ages, but all these other things keep cropping up, so it's been really funny. But at the moment I'm just enjoying a day. I've just uploaded a video to my other channel, which I do every week. I do, you know, a tarot reading video for my other channel every week. And I'm sitting here in the shade with Miss Feeney, who's sitting on the ground next to me. And I was also, which was pretty awesome, sent a little drone. One of my beautiful, and thank you so much Marion and Mike, one of my beautiful clients, come followers, come people I connect with online. They had a spare one and decided that it would be nice for me to have nice drone footage for my videos again, so they sent it to me, which is amazing. I've only flown it at the beach, and I'm gonna insert some of my drone footage from the beach, because it really was beautiful, over this video, so that you don't have to look at my face all the time. And yeah, so that's the plan. So yeah, at the moment I'm just going to sit here and catch up. I've got a lot of work I've taken on because I need to earn money to pay for all these things this week, and I'm going to give Pete a ring at RWR and see how they've gotten on getting organised to get my injector pump kitted. And yeah, but in the meantime I'm just going to have some fun, fly my drone, muck around. I went over all the nuts and bolts that had been messed with at the mechanics, because I always like to do that after things have been fixed. People, sometimes they just need another tweak, sometimes they just come loose a little bit and need to be sorted out. So yeah, I did that this morning, washed it, and my next move is to clean up the inside. Feeney hasn't got much to say about any of this. I think she's just really happy that we're not at a mechanics anymore. She was getting pretty sick of it. So I've come back inside. It's actually a little bit weird. People keep walking past while I'm talking to the camera. And I don't know why. I still feel weird sitting there having a great conversation with the camera while people are walking past and smiling and saying hello. So I decided to come back inside. But yeah, this is my little wee drone. I'm going to go and fly shortly. It's very cute. It's very cute. I'm delighted. I'm wrapped because I'd sold my Mavic Air, and this is actually cool. It's very simple. It's very easy to fly. And it's got a good battery life. It hasn't got obstacle avoidance, but oh well, I'll just keep away from trees. And yeah, I'll be able to get a bit of footage of some different angles for you all. But anyway, I'm kind of hoping, I mean, the injector pump, that's not going to be a big deal. Just got to sit there and get it re-kitted and wait, so I'm not going to make a video about that. But I'm hoping to be able to start making some fun videos rather than updates on my full-on journeys to repair things or analyze things or fix things. So yeah, I want to make some fun videos, some practical videos. Actually, one I'm going to make soon. It's going to be a bit of fun, maybe even a little bit of, you know, satire, just on how to be a good RV neighbour. Because you do get people who just, I don't know, they just don't quite get the concept, you know, that, yeah, I had it even at the beach. I was parked there was about 7 or 8, 10 spaces between me and the next vehicle, and this enormous fifth wheeler, it was huge, just parked bang right there, and their door was right there opposite my door, and their dog was right there outside my door. And Fiends was freaking out and I had to move. And it made me think it might be time to just make another video about that sort of thing, you know, that door to door I find quite uncomfortable, you know, with people that you don't know. And dogs right outside the door isn't great when you've got a cat. That was a little Staffy, and yeah, apparently was good with cats, but Fiends didn't know that, and she was up in the loft freaking out, so I just moved. But I think really, you know, a little bit of consideration, courtesy, a little bit of thinking, you know, thinking, oh, is that a good idea? There's a cat sleeping right there. Should I park my dog right next to it? You know, little bit of forethought can go a long way. So I think that's going to be one of my next videos, is just to, but I'm going to try and make it a little bit funny, a little bit amusing. I don't want it to turn into a big whinge, but more just friendly suggestions of, you know, what kind of matters to a lot of people, and a lot of people I've spoken to who've told me what, you know, their pet peeves are and things like that. So yeah, I'm happy to look at any other ideas people have. If they have anything to contribute towards that one, please put it in the comments below in YouTube, because I'll add it to my video and I'll talk about those topics. So if you've got some good suggestions of things that you find inconsiderate or annoying or just a bit silly, yeah, put them down below. I'm not going to turn it into a big grumpy bum. I'm not going to mention your names when I talk about it. I just want to sort of make a little bit of a funny satire video about just, you know, considering each other. The road's becoming a very, very crowded place. I was reading an article today about how many visitors are expected to be freedom camping in New Zealand this year, and how many New Zealanders there are on the road now. And compared to 20 years ago when I first got on the road, it's insanely crowded everywhere you go, you know. So I think a little bit of just kind of common sense and courtesy and consideration are pretty good things to keep in mind. So anyway, lots of love to you all. I'm going to chill out a bit and have a bit of fun and relax, and I'll see you all in my next video.